What's up, everybody? I'm going to do this live today because why not? Let's do it. What's going on is I'm going to give you my top 10 recommendations for FOC, that's final order confirmation, final order cutoff for what's due on Monday. So comic shops have to post their final orders for all comics they want to order by Monday. Now, Lunar, which sells DC Comics, their final orders due tonight. So I'm doing this a little earlier than I normally would. All right. Let's not waste any time and get started. What I do is I share my screen and we're going to talk about a lot of cool things today. So let's go. Here's my top 10s for FOC that's due this Monday. All right. First, I want to show you some cool covers that I saw. These are on FOC this week. Lupacino, she did some really cool Marvel Masterworks covers. They're variant covers. This one's for Fantastic Four, number 29. What's going on? Kamikaze Plague. This is number 29 for Fantastic Four. This is the Daredevil one. Now, here's what's weird. This one looks like it's backwards. Oh, nice, Chris. What's up? This one looks like it's backwards. The cover should be on this side because it wraps around, because that's how comics work, right? So somebody screwed this one up. So anyway, there's these really three cool covers. There's Daredevil and then Spider-Man. Now, usually if Marvel's going to do an entire month of these variants, they'll have them in diamond and you can see them. I couldn't see anything in there except for these three covers. So I searched everything I could find for the additional covers for this, but they weren't up yet. What's up, Jamie Sandoval? I hope that Marvel does make an entire series out of these because I'm really digging these covers. I really am. I like the way the frame looks. I think they look pretty cool. And Lupacino did a great job on the covers. Yeah, air cover. If they publish that, we're going to get a blank cover on the front. So hopefully somebody catches that before it makes it to the printer. So those are the top. Those are three that I showed. Now, I also have some honorable mentions over here. These honorable mentions weren't good enough to make my top 10, but I'm going to buy them anyway. So Lucio Perillo has three covers on FOC this week if Dynamite doesn't move them. The last night, so Chris, the last DC should be ordered tonight. After tonight, DC is only going to be 15% off. But the rest of these covers are going to be 30% off until Monday night. So Lucio has three different covers. This is one of them. I'm still going to get it. I like it. Lighting, they're backlit, pretty cool. Red Sonja looks pissed. Here's the next one. Vampirella. Once again, he does a fantastic job of marrying up creepy and sexy. Those eyeballs, oh man, those things are pretty damn creepy. Pretty creepy. And then the last one, which is the best one, this barely made it. Consider this number 11, was the booty cover for De Thoris number 10. That one's fantastic. Gonna definitely be ordering a couple of these. Gonna get a couple of these signed when conventions start again someday. Who knows? So those are pretty cool. What's up, everybody in the comments? How you guys doing? Okay, let's go to let's start. So number 10 recommendation is, now let's talk about this for a minute. Yes, it's a cosplay cover. Yes, it's Red Sonja, the superpowers, number 2. Who gives a shit about a number 2 Red Sonja superpowers cover? Well, number 1 is the same cosplay model. Let me show you right here. This is number 1. Okay. And I'm gonna show you why I picked this. So this is number 1, and then number 2 is the one that's up right now. So clearly same photo shoot, different images. They covered up, they made this really cool dragon. You can really see where her foot is resting on this dragon. They made this really cool dragon. Now, here's why I picked this for number 10. In today's world of constantly having covers being told that they're too sexy. I've been told this many, many times. This cover's too sexy. It's not allowed. It needs to be less sexualized. We can't have the girl doing this on the cover. We can't have a woman in distress on the cover. The big two are very picky about their covers. And even some publishers are very picky about having over-sexualized girls. I totally understand that. I get why certain people don't want their characters to be over-sexualized. However, there is a time and place for it, and characters like Vampirella and Red Sonja were clearly made as sex icons, if you will. They're strong women. They're intelligent women. Read their series. I mean, Red Sonja becomes a queen and is a wicked-ass barbarian. So they're not meek, feeble little girls out there getting, only good for their bodies, which a lot of people complain about. But, I just want to throw this in there as good on Dynamite for still being willing to publish covers with sexuality in it. Good on all the cosplay models who are willing to model themselves damn near butt-ass naked on the covers. Now, out of curiosity, I wondered who this cosplay model was. I did a little bit of research. It was tough work, but I did it, guys, and you're welcome. So her name is Tabitha Lyons. She's apologize if I'm butchering her name. I believe she's in Britain. She's British. Her Instagram's Artie Fakes, and she has some really good cosplay that she's done. Of course, she's got a lot of half-naked bazoombas going on, but she puts a lot of work into the cosplay, which I really appreciate. There's a lot of cosplay girls out there that they put no effort into their costumes. They just maybe buy a bodysuit and call themselves cosplayers. I know that kind of irritates other cosplayers that build their own costumes. Well, here's why her stuff looks so good. There's a Princess Leia one. Her and her dad actually make they have a business where they make props. Like, this is pretty epic. Like, that's from what I understand from looking at their social media. This is her dad, Nick, and that's their website. Figured I'd give him a little shout out there. But she's actually like a legit cosplay girl who makes all of her stuff, which is really cool. So good on her and her dad for working in the industry. Want to give her a little bit of support for the covers that she's doing. Dynamite's putting on covers. That's fantastic. They run a family business. Like, man, that's awesome. So good on her and her dad. I wish her all the luck in their career. It was really cool to see this. So that's why I put that in there as a number 10. Okay. Number 9. Okay, we're into DC. So I really like Dark Detective. If you watched my video on the top 10 picks of the week, Dark Detective was number 2 that came out this week. This is Dark Detective number 3, where he comes face to face with the new Batman. I'm curious to see how the story is going to play out. They haven't really said on the timeline of Future State where the new Batman takes place. They did tell us certain things. You can look up the timeline. Maybe I'll post it in the description when we're done here. But the timeline shows when everything happens. So I'm just curious. I like the cover too. Lee Bermejo did a fantastic job on this cover. And I'm definitely interested in this story. I like the Dark Detective. I liked the Batman story, the new Batman. And I'm curious to see where this goes. So this is a read for me. You know what? I agree, Oliver. Great point. I agree. Oliver says, Red Sonja and Vampirella kick everyone's ass. These two characters were some of the first badass female characters way back before anyone else. Yes, definitely old school for sure. Couldn't agree more. Okay, so number 8. Yeah, it is sick, Rick James, for sure, brother. It does have a jokery kind of look to it, doesn't it? All right, number 8. This is just, it's a little bit cover by. I really like this cover. I mean, that's really cool. The entire cover, she's in a Venom dragon's mouth. Star is a bad guy. She's in the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts number 1 of this miniseries was pretty good. It was Drew's, one of his top picks, the Kyle Hotz cover. And I picked this variant because I did read the first one. I want to see where this one goes. And I like the cover. It's kind of mostly cover. It's not going to be a fire cover. I really like the layout. I thought it was pretty good. Kimberly, I agree. I love this cover. So it made my number 8 for the Thunderbolts cover. Let's show number 7. Oh, you know what? I didn't change the date on this whole thing. You know what? Hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to do this. Live broadcast. Give me a sec here. Let me change this. It's been a long day, guys, so I can do this real quick. What's up, Marco Big Drop? I love the names on YouTube. It cracks me up, man. You guys crack me up. I got to replace some numbers here on my PowerPoint presentation that I make to do this with. Okay, that should do it. That was easy. That was easy. It's a stupid commercial. Push the easy button. All right. Where were we? Here, let's start over here. I know I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Let's start over here. Number 10. Wait, I'm looking for my place again. Where was I? Okay, here we go. Number 8. Number 7. Here we go. Yeah, beep, boop, click, click. Here we go. Space Bastards. Did anybody read Space Bastards 1? I loved number 1. You know, Chris, so I hate to say it, man, but yes, because I'm not going to super over order, and I don't know how much DC is going to be left on the website on Monday. I do order more on books I know will sell, but as a retailer, it's a risk to over order anything. Every unsold, when you walk into your comic shop, guys, every unsold book on that in that store is basically a $2 book sitting there. It's a $2 bill sitting there. That's all it is. That every single unsold comic is at least $2 just sitting there on their shelves. And if you go in there and give them $4 for it, they made a whopping $2, and you're helping them keep the lights on. So any retailer, it's super risky to over order. So anyway, Space Bastards, I absolutely love it. Derek Robertson did the cover on this one. He's a writer of it. Yeah, I absolutely love the first issue. I can't wait to see where this one goes. The universe is expanding. In the first issue, we saw some super nerdy dude join the space post office and become a super badass. The story is great. Yes, I said post office and badass. I can't advise this enough, guys. Read this. It's super good. Super good. So number 7. I'm sorry, 6. Radiant Black. This is by Kyle Higgins. From what I understand from reading this solicitation, this dude gets powers, right? And then the aliens who kind of left the powers laying around, it sounds like, the aliens that they don't give him power specifically. He kind of finds these powers, and they want it back. So yeah. No, so Tech, you can try to order stuff now. However, there may be stuff that moves by Friday for everything else. There's always changes. They add covers. There's some FOC covers that get posted that may not be on there. And indie publishers are notorious for moving comics because they're not finalized. So books always move. So you can order them now if you want to, but just be prepared. A couple books may move back 2 weeks, even a week. If that does, that'll hold up your whole order by a week. Okay, so that's number 6, Radiant Black. I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a really cool read. I like the premise of the story. It's a unique costume. It's got a unique look to it, and I think it's pretty cool. So that's my number 6 pick, guys. It's a number 1. It's a number 1. Number 1 could go somewhere. Who knows? But I like the premise for sure. Okay, 5. Ha. Second print. Number 1 was so good. I like the second print. It's very simple, and it's pretty much the exact opposite of how freaky the first one is. I can't wait to read the second one. This is a second print of an Image comic. I don't know. This might be a case where maybe number 2 is more ordered than number 1. I'll be curious to see these numbers, but I definitely think this needs to be ordered, guys, as a number 2. So as a second print, needs to be ordered. Number 4. Okay, so we get the character from the cartoon, I believe it was, that came to the comics. Nightwing puts on the Deathstroke face mask at the end. If you haven't read it, you should read it. It's super good. This is the second print. So yeah, I'm recommending second prints if you can believe it or not. 2 years ago, I probably never would have recommended a second print ever, but I'm recommending it now. So these are 2 second prints I'm recommending, and there's going to be a third print here in a minute. Crazy, right? The times we live in. The times we live in. So I think this is a good one. I really like the cover. It's got that oh crap moment from the last page of the first issue. I think it's great. All right, number 3. Here we go. It's the third print. High Republic number 1. Third print. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. So, I'm sorry. It already is good. It's really good. This issue, it's a third print. Everybody's going to want it, just like they wanted the first print, just like they wanted the second print. You know what? I do like those, Oliver. I really like the look of the second print. It makes me want to collect all of them. It really does. Tech on Cage, man. Glad you got your Batman box. Thanks for buying that, man. I really appreciate that. We try to load those up with really cool books. All of our mystery boxes, you guys that have bought them from us, we try to put really great books in there. We're not just dumping crap like other people do in their mystery boxes. We try to put some pretty good stuff in there. Yeah, Jedi versus Jedi. This is the trial. This is a Padawan going. If you haven't read it, the cover, it's a moment from a Padawan going through his trials to become a Jedi. Gets attacked. That's his master that attacks him. He only has one arm. It's not really an attack. It's just a test. But he gets his, he becomes, spoiler alert, he becomes a Jedi. So lots of first appearances, lots of new characters. This is the third print. You should pick it up. Number 2. What could number 2 be? Yes, here we go. I love this cover. Man, I love this cover. Look at this thing. It's going to be the cardstock cover. So any of you who buy comics knows the cardstock covers are fantastic. It has the nice thick paper to it. It's got the gloss to it. These always print really well. This is going to look awesome, man. This is going to look great. So this made my number 2. I can't recommend it enough. Go order this bad boy. And the number 1 pick I think everybody should get is Eternals number 2, because look at the cover. Assad Ribic. Holy crap balls. Kimberly ordered 5 of those. Great. Yeah, Chris, that Red X cover is going to be awesome. Eternals, guys, what do you think of this? Look at this cover, man. This is great. Thanos looking super menacing, right? It's number 2. Number 1 was really, really good. It made it one of my top picks of that week. Same for Drew, my buddy who does the videos with me. It made both of our top picks. So, man, yes. Yes, 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 1,000 yeses to this. I cannot wait to read it. And this cover is going to be the bomb. Absolutely. So let's, that's my top 10. Oh, excuse me. It's been a hell of a day. All right, let's go to, real quick. I'm wondering, just at the end of this, how many of you guys got on the website today, Comic Suite's website, and got your copy of Venom 32 and 33. Day 1 sold out, in case you missed it. Day 1 sold out. If you go to the collection, they're right there. You can see right there, sold out across the board. Sold out. All of these are sold out as of right now. That's our day 1 allocation sold out. Day 2 starts tomorrow at, if you have the app, it starts at 11. So anyone using the app, I'm trying to give you guys first access to exclusives that we do. So if you use the app, it's starts at 11. It starts at 11. So Tech Uncaged, bro, download the app. Okay, you know what? I need to put links to the app in all these video descriptions. Thank you, Cage, for jogging my memory to do that. Rick James, thanks for using the app. I appreciate it. I hope you like it. Put a lot of work into that app. It's a lot of work. So, hey, all you guys that missed it, tomorrow at 11, get the app. Yeah, 11 EST, Eastern Standard Time, guys. Everything goes live at 11 tomorrow on the app. And then at noon on the website, it goes live. So we should have enough. We had enough today for app users and for website people. And we should have enough tomorrow for app users and website people as well. We got the ratio variance here. This is the, I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I didn't really get a chance to show this too much, but this is the Finch variant. That's the Finch 1 in 25. Oh, no, 1 in 50. I'm sorry. That's 1 in 50. I really like this one. Finch's art was kind of starting to disappoint me a little bit because I'm such a humongous fan of David Finch. I have been for years and years and years. But for a long time, his stuff just seemed to be really over ink to me. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it was just so dark. Everything was overshadowed. Everything was so dark. You couldn't really just enjoy his pencils or even the art because it was so dark. I like this cover. It's not as dark. You can see the muscular definition in Spidey, the details in Venom. I love this cover. It's a good 1 in 50. We got it priced for $45. And then the Stegman cover, if you watched Economics and Comics show, this was one of our top selling books. This one wasn't even shown until after FOC. So nobody even saw this cover until late Monday. Ron, it may have not supported discount codes. I'm not sure. It should support it now. If it doesn't, please let me know. Yeah, the Virgin is amazing. Oliver, I love Finch also. So this one came out, and then this is the cover B, the Stegman cover. Of course, Stegman doesn't disappoint us again. And big nod to the colorist for putting that orange background in there to backlight him enough to really make that pop. And of course, the 1 in 100 sketch variant. Where'd she go? There she is. 1 in 100 sketch variants right here. So we also have those available. So guys, I just want to get a quick shout out to our exclusive Tyler Kirkham. Thank you, sir. Again, so good. Let's look at the Virgin real quick. Look at that beauty. That thing is just totes awesome. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Smash keys harder. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much all we have right now, guys. There's a ton of other things I could talk about, but I want to try to keep this, nice and condensed into a video people can watch later. I really appreciate the support. All 44 of you guys in here now hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to bring you guys some awesome content. Let me know if you guys would be interested in me doing like kind of, I know I give my top 10 and I talk about it a little bit, but I always thought it would be fun to kind of do not something like Comic Historian or Comic Explains does, because they do it better than anybody, but kind of like reading a comic, like just go through the pages together and read about what happens. I think that'd be a blast. So I thought it'd be a lot of fun to do that. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. We are doing a giveaway now. I'm a noob to YouTube, man. I have no idea. I think we're the king of comics on Facebook. We pretty much own the Facebook sphere of comics, but I'm a total noob to YouTube. So I'm gonna do a giveaway. Okay, I'm gonna do a giveaway right here. 9.8 Wolverine signed by Adi Granov. This is gonna be the giveaway. All right. So in order to win, sign it in gold right there at the bottom. In order to win, you got to comment your like number. You got to be subscribed to the channel and make sure you click the bell to turn on notifications so you get notifications when I go live. I'm going to do the giveaway videos, including this one. It'll be tomorrow I'm giving away. And if you didn't watch my top 10 pick of the week, go watch that video. I'll put it in here at the very end of this video. Go watch it because you're going to have a chance to win every one of my picks for the week. My top 10 picks. 10, 9. This is my weekly picks. 8. I do a video of this also. 7, 6. I guess I'll do it again. 5. 4. It's okay. If you forgot your like number, it's okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, that's not right. This was 1. Key, who got this? Big key of the week. New appearance, Plague. This was 1. And this was number 2 pick of the week. This was number 3 pick of the week. And this was number 4 pick of the week. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not going to hold you guys up. Thank you for supporting. Here's the thing I'm going to ask you to do. Share this video out to your favorite comic book social media world. Instagram, a group on Facebook you hang out in. Hit the little share button, copy the link or whatever. It helps grow the channel. Appreciate it, guys. All right, thanks for hanging out for the top 10 video. Don't forget to comment your like number so you can be entered to win. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow.